Her free shoulder looks beautiful and I want to kiss it. But I did nothing or get an idea what she wants. In the moment she licks on an ice cube and let it slide over her throat, I surrender. I get a fear that I can't resist anymore. I stand up, said goodbye with the words, "Thank you for the wonderful evening. It is late and it will be better when I leave now." With her amazed view she asked me,
Are you gay?
very amazed I answered, a little bit shocked, "No, why are you asking that?"
I try for hours to get you hot and you want to go?
Oh, I see. For that reason I want to go.
Why you want to go for that reason?
If I am serious, I haven't a lot of experience about love. I thought if I didn't go, you'd drive me crazy.
That's exactly what I want.
And I didn't want to do something stupid. For that reason, it seems for me the best to end the evening.
Okay again for inexperienced. Would you like to sleep with me?
Yes, that's all I want totally. But the last is a long time ago.
That doesn't matter. I like it. It is very sweet that you're not fixed to one woman. The most idiots want to tell me how good they are or how I like it. From such assholes, I have enough. Come to me, I tell you what to do.
She shows me very precise and in all details how it works. She loved the French way, in both directions. I love it to satisfy her for hours exactly in this kind of activity.
To smell her odor and close it deep inside me.
Her taste is pure lust. Although I write it down now, I didn't know how it tastes. But it feels like that. The sex with her was totally indescribable. Days later, I almost stay in her apartment. Piece for piece, I moved in and let back clothes, toothbrush and shaver. After the first week, I get a key from her. I sleep almost every night with her and in her bed. We love us sometimes the whole night, until she can't anymore. You didn't believe me that? Remember, I am a totally exercised killer. I didn't take drugs and my food is very healthy. No alcohol, no cigarettes. I eat fat less, healthy, exercise a lot of sport and visit the doctor to prevent diseases. If someone is able to fuck the whole night, I am the one. We enjoy the sex with all our senses. She had also a lot of fun with experiments like me. We did it at unusual places. In the elevator, in the late show of a cinema, in the subway, totally all over. Experiments with role-playings and food are also of course a kind of our love games. By the way, I can't recommend the food games. It is mostly giant dirty to play with food in the bed. But she is able to turn me on again and again. She was in the same moment wild, passionate, soft and sensitive. It is always an up and down with her. My job makes me normally less passionate and wild. But with her it was different. I didn't have to play hard. In her arms I could be soft and mortal. Sex with her, it doesn't matter where, was always something special. But my favorite was in water, for example in a lake. Also to love in her bed was totally wonderful. That depends totally not on the place or the sex itself. It depends only and simple on the right woman. At home we loved it to hug and use the time we need for it. There is no better life in this world. I need that, the feeling of home and love. Since I become a killer, it is logical that this didn't happen much. I totally love her too much. Only sitting on the couch and hold my Angelique in my arms was the best thing in the world. That was all I need. Hugging, touching and kissing. Nothing more. Then enjoy the other's present. If I lie with my head on her lap and she touched my hair, all didn't count anymore. That was the greatest before or after the sex. But also without, it was very beautiful and nothing could be better. Very often we only talk. We talk mainly about her. There are not really much about me to talk. We make plans what we want to do in the future. For example, we go out if the weather was fine and she was free. Not always sex. We both like to visit the theater or the opera. A simple visit in the cinema was also the favorite of us. I showed her fantastic restaurants and traveled to far cities like Paris, London, Venezia, Roma, Milan, Vienna and New York. She liked it and was impressed. We fly everywhere and wherever we want. The money for that I had totally enough. As a journalist of a newspaper, I haven't to explain much and why I know the far cities such good. Angelique know that I can't earn so much money to pay this all without a problem. But she never asked me about the money. Maybe she thought I get it from her hair, or she didn't care about. But something she can't understand. The simple fact that I didn't want to know anybody from her friends and relatives. You know, I have a really good reason for that and why I travel with her to far cities. At first, nobody knows us. And on the other side, my teacher can't slightly met us there. Okay, my teacher is the smallest problem. He isn't a problem. He saw me never without a mask. And so he maybe didn't recognize me if he saw us. But a small risk exists always, if he recognized me. At last it was simple more secure for all. It was also secure because I didn't want to danger everyone who is close to me. For that reason we have masks. Every time she wants to introduce me someone, I escape and explain her I am shy. She didn't believe me, of course. I tried to explain her that I didn't want to interfere into her life. They are her friends. She answered then,
You could be for sure it is okay to meet my relatives.
with a simple, I didn't want that, the talk was mostly finished. She accepted mostly, although she didn't understand it. How could she? I am not able to tell her the truth, because I had to kill her. I loved her so much, and I can't tell her all. She accepted my argument almost ever, and so she had to love me too. But she would never surrender forever, and I love her for that. It impresses me. Sometimes she also argued with,
Why we have to travel so far?
we enter a plan for better understanding of cultures and education. That's not possible if we stay always in Germany. I thought you liked to travel.
Yes, that's true. But we never visit the cinema or the park in our own city.
I didn't like the cinemas there. And I know the park. Very good, it is boring.
I want to get seen with you.
I didn't want that.
Why?
Because I liked the most to be with you totally alone. And I didn't have to share you with someone.
Only drinking coffee or visit a museum.
I didn't drink coffee. And all museums in the city didn't have something interesting.
Where comes your knowledge?
I visit some and know it. I know our city very well.
I don't know the city as good as you.
You can't visit all you want, of course.
Yes, but without you, or?
Yes, that's true.
But I want to discover all with you.
I understand that. But I am so bored about the city.
I didn't understand that. Why you didn't want to get seen with me. I want to be seen with you. You are a handsome guy.
Yes, but that's not the reason.
Tell me the truth reason.
You are a model and totally known in the public.
And so on?
I want to have still a private life without to be only the boyfriend of Angelique.
Okay, that I am able to understand.
All over we appear, we haven't our silence from the fans. I love you, Angelique. Is that not enough?
It is enough.
Why I have to be seen with you in the public?
You didn't have to.
Only we both are important and nobody else. I love you too.
It would be nice if I can't show that in public.
Yes, I know, but I didn't want that. By the way, I believe we stand in the public enough. I have enough of that. I didn't want this attention anymore. Our jobs are attention enough.
Okay, you are right. I also like to spend only time with you totally alone. I love you, man.
And I love you, woman, more than you can guess. I can't tell her that I am a killer. She never could understand that and would leave me. Or I had to kill my greatest love. I won't be able to do that. My teacher had to do that fast and painless. But not now. At the moment, all is alright.